George missed a couple of games owing to injury, but you're feeling all back to normal now?
Yeah, a good couple of weeks of training under my belt, and it was tiring towards a bit last Saturday, but I didn't realise last time I played with Sunderland, so it was about a month ago, so it does take a while just to get back in the swing of things.
Yeah, just nice to be back, and frustrating obviously to pick up a knock so early in the season when it had been going well.
Yeah, I mean, I hate being injured. Obviously don't want to miss any games, so but it was good to watch the boys, and a few great performances against Rochdale, and you think they don't really need me anymore. Obviously it's nice to be back and get a good win under our belt Saturday.
Yeah, in terms of the bigger picture, that's the key now, isn't it? It's the consistency. You've shown that you can do it, and you just need to produce it as often as possible. Yeah,
I mean, we've played one of the top teams, Ipswich, Sunderland already, and done really well, so we know we can beat anyone on our day. It's just keeping that consistency throughout the season, and we need to go on another big run now and get ourselves up the table. Yeah, it's nice to have that benchmark of an MK or a Sunderland to really work from. Yeah, I think they're the days that everything clicks, and we're a real force. The boys up front are still scoring lots of goals, and get back to clean sheets, get back to doing what we're doing best in those 3 or 4 games, and we'll win a lot of games this year. Yeah, and you've had your birthday this week. How's it being the elder statesman, if you like, now at Posh? You're still getting used to it? Yeah, I still find it weird. It's scary, I'm 34, but I don't feel 34. Still got lots of few years left in me, and it's just nice to celebrate yesterday with the family. Yeah, because coming back to the place where you were an up-and-coming player, you've really managed to hammer it home, haven't you? Just how your career has progressed. I know, yeah. It's scary how quickly the time's gone, because I remember the gaffer saying all those years ago, like, his career was just coming to an end, and you got to make the most of it, and you're just like, oh yeah, right, well done. But now at my age, you do realise how quick it's gone since I've been away. It's just literally flown by. Yeah, when you're at that stage, it must be virtually impossible to try and put yourself, say, in the gaffer's shoes and thinking about being an experienced player. It just seems so far away. Yeah, it does, but the 12 years have literally just gone like that. So you just got to make the most of it, and I'm enjoying my football. I'm loving coming in every day, training and playing. So hopefully make the most of these last few years. Yeah, and of course you want to achieve more, but presumably sitting here right now, if you look on your career today, you must be really satisfied with everything that you've done in terms of playing so many matches, to have reached the Premier League, FA Cup finals. It's a great CV. Yeah, I'm really proud of it. You always want to play in the Premier League and play in Europe for Hull as well, which was a great thing, playing for Scotland. So I'm really proud, but I want another promotion and get up the league with Peterborough, and that's my main focus at the minute. Yeah, because back in the day everyone used to say, oh, George has got it all, if only you had a bit more pace, and I suppose you always felt you were battling against that a little bit, but to get in the Premier League you didn't need any more pace. I've never needed pace. You hear that a lot. He's got no pace, but my game's a lot more than that, and I've proved that over the years. I've never needed pace. I think I'm technically very good, so I've got away with it that way. Well, ultimately in football, it's more important, isn't it? You can be as quick as you like, but if you haven't got the technical ability, you're not going to get very far. Yeah, I mean, you don't play in the Premier League without being a good player, and you need to be able to run, which obviously I can. Pace is not everything, and I'm lucky with a team with Burnley where we had a good structure and a good team unit that I didn't really need to use that attribute. Yeah, I was going to say, presumably there were some days in the Prem where you just come up against a player and you'd be like, you are ridiculously fast, this is not on, and then it is all about the shape and the commitment and the organisation to try and counteract it. Yeah, I think we had that at Burnley, like 2 banks of 4, they didn't really get through us. We had a good team shape, and when we broke when we got the ball, so it was a lot of defending, but one I thoroughly enjoyed. Yeah, and when it comes to then what you're doing here now, all of those experiences, it's great to have all of that to apply. Yeah, just the young boys here, some of them have got a very bright future. I think you see that in the game the other day, how many young players were playing and done really well, so it's just giving that experience to them and what you need to do to get to top level. Do some of them come and pick your brain, or are they all too wrapped up in what they're doing? I've been asked too many questions, but I think it's just showing on the training how you train every day and how you go about it and work hard, and hopefully that's rubbing off on them. And presumably one of the great things about being back here, and it's one of the reasons you're here in the first place, fantastic to be working with Darren, a manager that gets you know him. It must make life so much easier. Yeah, it was a massive benefit of coming back here. I know I'm going to enjoy it every day, and we worked really well together over the years, and just massive respect for him, and I'm just glad to be back here working under him. Yeah, and he's really believed in you from day one, hasn't he? He's almost been your biggest fan. I think he just loves watching you play. Yeah, he's like my football father. He's brought me here when I was young, and As I say, we had a lot of success together, and hopefully a bit more to come.
Did you stay in touch whilst you were in different places? Did you always keep in contact?
Yeah, we've always texted throughout the years. As soon as he came back here, I was wishing him all the best, and just didn't realise I'd be back here so soon.